Hi lovelies, welcome back. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about fresh thought and how completely transformative that can be for whatever we're up against. Because I've noticed in my life lately that I almost forget that I have the capacity to have fresh thinking about something, to have a different perspective on something, and for things to be completely different without anything changing. And the reason for that is because we're just living in the thinking that's in our minds. So because of that, when we're really stuck on a problem, like I've been lately, really stuck on this looks like a problem to me and I don't know any other way. And as long as I'm continuing to buy into my current reality and continuing to rethink all of the thoughts that I've already thought, I'm not going to see anything new. It's like if I'm trying to find clean clothes and I just go to my laundry hamper and just dig and I'm like, oh, there's no clean clothes in here. Of course there's no clean clothes in there. Of course, if we're, really struggling with a problem or really needing some inspiration or some guidance or some resolution in an area of our life, we're not going to find it in the old stale thinking that we've already thought up until this point. It's just not there. It's like, if it were there, we would have gotten the answer already. Like if we had already thought of the answer, if we already knew what to do, then we would know. But what we're looking for is the unknown. What we're looking for is what we haven't thought yet. What we're looking for is a perspective that we've never considered. And realizing that the answer isn't in the dirty clothes pile, it's in going to the closet and opening it up and seeing what's there. That's what does all the heavy lifting. And that's what's made the kind of issues that I've been up against this last week seem really clear, because they weren't clear when I was just, rehashing and rethinking and rebuying into everything I already knew and everything I already thought about the situation. But when I took a step back and I was willing to consider, well, if I don't see an answer to this, and if it doesn't look obvious to me what to do next, maybe it's because I just don't know what to do next. Then you'll be surprised by how often something comes to you out of the blue that you just didn't see before. And it's something that I've always known was there, but didn't realize that I could rely on it quite so much. I was always like, oh, it'll happen eventually, but I can't trust it to happen before I actually need to make this decision or need this problem solved or need it on this timeline. And it's the willingness to consider that it's not in anything you've already thought. It's not in anything you already know. It's not in how you're currently seeing the situation. It's in something new and fresh. It's in something that hasn't come to you yet. And just having that little willingness to say, well, if I already don't know, I'm willing to get some fresh thinking about this, is what seems, in my experience, to open the door for fresh thinking. And fresh thinking is not something that you can force yourself to have. It's not like you just have to think harder to get it, or you just have to, do some type of technique and then the answer will come. It's just the willingness to realize, oh my gosh, I've been looking in the laundry hamper for the solution to this, and it's not going to be there. I'm just not going to find clean clothes where I'm, looking in dirty clothes. That allows us to see, well, where else could I look? Where else might the answer be? What might be in the closet that I don't see yet? And that makes so much difference in just being willing to let the creative potential of mind come through and give us something new and fresh. So again, it's so much simpler than we think. It's nothing we have to do. It's nothing we have to strive for. It's nothing that we need to put on ourselves. It's just the willingness to consider that if we haven't found the solution, or if we haven't been getting the kind of thinking or the kind of answers that we need that's going to help us in whatever we're up against, it's just because we haven't been looking in the right place. And being willing to have something come to you new and fresh is what's going to change everything. It always does. And I've just been amazed this last week how things have really just come to me, and I'm like, wow, it's obvious now that I see it, but I didn't see it until I saw it. And that capacity is within all of us, and it's always, always, always available. So if you're up against something, if you need answers, if you're struggling, if you're kind of tired of digging through dirty laundry trying to find clean clothes, just consider that, hey, it's in the unknown, and the only way I get to the unknown is being willing to say, I don't know, show me what you got. And something will come to us, as it always does. So, hope this was helpful, and I'll be back with you lovelies next week. Take care. Bye.